have to get to Charms class, Harry, and I have an idea.
An idea about what?
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber of Secrets. He's bound to know something. Let's go.
Why Professor Flitwick, of all people? So hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Extended. This is Elgares115 speaking, and happy December the 7th. We made it over 1/4 of our Christmas adventure. And almost every day we start right here, right outside of the Gryffindor common room. I would much prefer to start inside the Gryffindor common room. We have more dialogues to show you.
There's the portrait of the Gryffindor common room.
Take care now, Harry.
I will oblige. By the way, this shot of the fat lady is different than the actual portrait, because there she's 3D, here she's 2D. She's actually somewhere near here off screen and they just changed the camera angle, which is interesting. It's like a bit of a movie-like trickery. I love how they do cutscenes in 3D games, essentially. Especially if you can sort of via debug mode see things in the background, although it does break the illusion somewhat. Sorry for that.
Ginny's been behaving strangely of late. Keep an eye on her, will you, Harry?
More foreshadowing, guys. You knew I couldn't let you miss these lines.
This whole Chamber of Secrets thing is only a legend. I don't give it much credence.
To be fair, it must be comforting to common students to know that prefects don't give it any credence. That is, assuming prefects are considered to be any kind of authority and not just people to be ridiculed.
Careful, you'll knock my prefect badge crooked.
Well, this guy absolutely deserves to be ridiculed. Okay. Let's save here for good measure. And let us not follow Hermione yet. I want to show you something, guys. Another Quidditch match just became available. You know what that means. Quidditch needs to take precedence over everything, even going to our next lesson. Besides, Hermione was so patient last time waiting for us for the potions class, she will be patient now as well.
Who's going to be petrified next?
By the way, the dialogues are now changing. Everyone is terrified. This is awesome for the atmosphere.
Go away!
To be fair, I'm a bit less offended by that in this particular situation. Now guys, one thing I want to show you as well is that after the potions class, many sellers of both flabberworm mucus and Wiggentree bark now just became available in Hogwarts. So let me show you this one in particular.
What do you have?
I have Wiggentree bark.
Wow, you're really selling it.
You're passing up a bargain, but have it your way.
So there's a Wiggentree bark salesman right over here. And there's gonna be 2 more.
This leads to the dungeons.
Correct, Harry. He will always share these useful reminders with us, just in case we ever get lost and confused. Oh, by the way, I don't think we've really talked to Snape yet, have we? Where is he going? Bit suspicious if you ask me. Oh, he's guarding the ectoplasm, okay.
Don't be poking around where you don't belong.
Guys, this is perfect, because he's standing in front of his own private dungeon entrance where he has many potion ingredients. It makes perfect sense for him to be standing here.
In the dungeons again. I wouldn't be surprised if you became hopelessly lost.
Could you move out of the way, please?
If I ever catch you snooping about, Potter, I'll deduct all of your house points. In the dungeons again.
Okay, and that's essentially it. So, yeah. Snape actually patrols the entire dungeon hallway. It was a bit of a coincidence today that we found him right here. But this is perfect. It's gonna be significant in a couple of days.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
I will consider it.
Want a trade?
Okay, one after another, please.
What do you have?
I have Wiggentree bark, still moist with dew.
You can keep your still moist with dew things.
As you wish, but these are becoming hard to find.
So 75 beans for 1 piece of bark.
What do you have?
I have flabberworm mucus.
And there's the only flabberworm mucus salesman in the entire Hogwarts entrance area.
Perhaps I'll have something you'll like next time.
So it's interesting because Wiggentree bark is common and you can virtually get infinite number of Wiggentree barks for free in this game via methods I'll explain later on. Flabberworm mucus is rare and fixed, and there's a serious deficit of flabberworm mucus compared to the Wiggentree bark in the retail version of the game. But this is another thing that the extended mod has improved. For all the surplus of Wiggentree barks, the author of extended
I'm in
mod...
the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
You mean that guy? So, for every surplus Wiggentree bark in the game, the author of the extended mod put extra flabberworm mucus in, which is such a brilliant decision, okay? By the way... Another partial secret we'll explore, this time only for 4 beings. We'll need to be able to touch the pressure pad after we learn the Scourge spell to unlock a secret with a really cool card. There is Snape pondering his existence.
Don't be poking around when you don't belong.
And another thing that the extended mod added, Bloody Baron. Guys, do you remember him from the Philosopher's Stone game? How terrifyingly quiet and dangerous he was? This time, thankfully, he is not dangerous at all. I'm kind of hoping we can touch him. Oh, our opportunity. See, nothing. But again, he was missing in the retail version, and the author of the extended mod just put him here for the atmosphere. Now, there are those 2 potion ingredients we've seen from the distance before. And of course, if you're missing an ingredient and you approach the cauldron, nothing will happen. But if you have an equal amount, this will trigger. And of course, your counter of Wiggenwelds is always in your inventory screen. By the way, in case you're wondering how many Wiggenweld potions you can carry in your inventory, it seems the upper limit is 9,999. I've seen a save file with these kinds of inventory attributes, even the house point limit, even the bean limit, even the ingredient limit, right? So that seems to be the absolute maximum the engine allows. Now, let's get a really cool card in this chest. And I'm gonna let Stephen Fry do the reading.
Gunhilda of Gorsmore, 1556 to 1639. One-eyed, humpbacked witch, famous for developing a cure for dragonpox.
Now, Miss Gossamer over here doesn't look particularly good, but she looks way better than she will in the Prisoner of Azkaban game. And to be fair, that can be applied to many witches and wizards. They have much worse artworks than the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. So I guess this is a picture from her younger days, and in Prisoner of Azkaban we'll see her picture from more mature days. Okay, and by the way, in case you're wondering what this door is all about,
This door is locked tight.
it's actually an exit, a rear exit from the dungeons over here, so this loops in on itself, and we'll be snooping there, where we don't belong, to get our hands on a particular ingredient for a Polyjuice potion later on, okay? So guys, really, I just wanted to show you where the cellars are in this map, to explore the potions classroom, you know, have a bit of a chat with Snape, get our hands on the card, but talking about the ingredient sellers, I want to show you at least one single time, now that they all became available, where every type of seller is in this game, okay? So let's step to Hogwarts Grounds. Now remember yesterday how I told you keep in mind that empty space? Well, that's because now, in the extended mod, the Ravenclaw girl over here appeared.
What do you have?
I have Wiggentree bark, free of impurities and bark beetles.
Okay, you're doing a better job of selling it than the others, because this one's free of impurities and bark beetles, which could be just a big pile of hogwash, I don't even know exactly. Have never seen a bark beetle, but...
You know best, Harry.
Of course, 75 beans for an ingredient is an absolutely massive amount, which leads me to my next point. The value of a Wiggenweld potion could be considered 125 beans. 75 for the bark and 50 for the mucus, okay? So it's an expensive potion. Oh, there's Hagrid over here.
Hello, Harry. How's that young Ginny Weasley getting on? I bumped into her yesterday while I was doing my rounds. She just ran off. I do hope she's all right.
So Percy's concerned, Hagrid is concerned, and later on today, we'll be concerned.
Don't pay too much attention to what they're saying about you, Harry. This Chamber of Secrets thing has nothing to do with you. I'm certain of that.
Well, you're certain of that, but have you seen my scar? I heard it moves around like a snake.
I don't suppose you'd have any idea what's been killing me roosters, have you, Harry?
Honestly, at this point in the story, that might have been Harry.
How about a trade, Harry?
And like I showed yesterday, this place was empty, and now, after our potions lesson, a mucus salesman has appeared.
What do you have?
I have flobberworm mucus.
So this is where you can find them in Hogwarts Grounds.
You're passing up a bargain, but have it your way.
And that's all I wanted to show you here. Guys, let's play some well-deserved Quidditch, this time against Ravenclaw, and I'm very curious to see if they'll be tougher than
How
Hufflepuff.
could I ever forget the way to the Quidditch pitch?
I actually hope they will be weaker, but let's see. I want more than just 30 points as in our previous match. Let's see if we'll be humiliated or pleasantly surprised.
It's a great day for a Quidditch match. Rain or shine, day or night. Horcrux on the pitch or ghouls in the stands, nothing keeps the crowds away from a Quidditch match. The pitch is ready, the quaffles are polished, the bludgers are humming, let's play Quidditch.
let's do it properly this time, unlike against Hufflepuff. To be fair, I'm proud that my own team has almost kicked our buttocks yesterday. Okay. Shouldn't this be Cho Chang, by the way? Interesting to think about. We're kicking her today, and 2 years' time... Oh, sorry, 3 years' time, we'll be kissing. Okay. This is going great so far, and I probably just jinxed it. This is a world where jinxes are real, by the way, so I probably have. Okay, let's get it. Come on, you're so close. Oh, she's probably gonna interrupt us at the very last second again, isn't she? Oh, bludger! Oh! Okay, okay, she's down for the count. Do it, Harry. Yes! Now that's much better.
This is Luton saying good night, good luck, and good Quidditch.
Okay, I'm proud of this result, considering we didn't have a single Quidditch upgrade yet. Maybe I'll go back to revisiting the Huff... Nah, I want to respect it. We didn't do quite as well. So, guys, by the way, please let us all know in the comments if you've ever managed to achieve 50 or maybe even 60 points or something ridiculous like that. I do think it's possible, but for that, the Gryffindor team will actually have to do something and score 1 or 2 goals, okay? But if there's ever been an anomaly in one of your own matches, please let us know. I'm super duper interested in that. Now, one thing I do have to say I really appreciate is Lee Jordan.
Pardon me?
Pardon yourself. His voice is absolutely excellent, his lines are excellent, and finally he's not voiced over by the same actor like Harry in Philosopher's Stone. It was a bit grating that Harry and Lee Jordan both had the same voice actor.
Gryffindor's new team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch.
Here's the entrance hall.
Now guys, I think Hermione's waiting for us to enter the Hogwarts staircases, so let's reconvene with her there. Ah, there she is, as patient as ever.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for charms.
Coming, Hermione.
I love how sick and tired he's just of her incredible enthusiasm. Okay, let me show you another cellar.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
What do you have?
I have flubberworm mucus for a limited time only.
That is also a lie. She will have it forever and ever and always.
As you wish, but these are becoming hard to find.
Okay, you know what? I believe you a little bit more because the mucuses are actually more rare, although it's better in the extended mod. But I'll cover those instances while we see them. And guys, I've shown you every single ingredient cellar in Hogwarts. So there's this one girl in the entire staircases area selling mucus. There are 2 Wigan tree bark sellers in the entrance, one of them in the dungeon, next to him another girl that sells mucus, and in Hogwarts Grounds you've seen the Wigan tree bark and mucus seller, okay? So just wanted you to know which students you can approach for that. Any others you will see throwing beans around sell either bronze or silver cards you might have missed, like these guys.
Sorry, I've run out of stock.
I'd feel
You'll have
much
to come
better
back
if there was
later.
an air of Hufflepuff too.
I know exactly what you mean.
I got these wizard crackers at Gamble and Jape's Wizarding Joke Shop. But don't tell anyone.
I had so much fun with wizard crackers in the Philosopher's Stone. Unfortunately, there'll be nothing like that in the Chamber of Secrets, but there will be plenty of wizard cracking in Prisoner of Azkaban, which makes me really happy.
Oh, sorry. I just sold my very last item a moment ago.
I've never seen everyone so nervous.
Yeah, but it makes socializing so much better than our previous attempt here.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Or does it?
If I get petrified, I hope it isn't into an awkward position.
You know what? I believe that would be the actual thought process of everyone, if that's what would be happening. Okay guys, I think we should probably get onto the 2nd floor, right? I'm supposed to go to my charms class on the 2nd floor. Yeah, that is correct. But another cutscene from the extended mod. Let's enjoy it.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Podmore won't let me join the Headless Hunt. Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not to worry, young Potter. As I said, it's a matter of no importance.
Poor Nick. Now the reason why this cutscene is here is just to draw our attention to the fact that he even exists. It's easy to forget after the initial introduction over here. Because Nick will become center of the story a bit later on, which I think is awesome. More attention to the ghosts. More ghost representation, please. Ghosts are awesome. So, let's go to the second corridor. And hold on a second. I thought Filch would be lurking nearby. I think he might be around... Ah, there he is. Walking around the corner creepily like a zombie. By the way, Transfiguration class is still in session. Let's not lose more house points, pretty please.
Blast it, Potter! I'll get you!
Often whenever you bump into him for the first time, he'll get a heart attack and hence his reaction. But the second one is more interesting.
You've murdered my cat. You've killed her.
I would do no such thing. Mrs. Norrie is super duper cute. Oh, hey Ginny, how's it hanging?
What's wrong, Ginny?
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, is it? Remember, perpetrators always come back to the scene of the crime. Which is why everyone thinks we did it, because here we are.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Very ominous. And there'll be another message later on. By the way, you can also enter the library if you're so inclined, but there's nothing new waiting for us there. So, we might as well get to the Charms class. But that, my friends, learning the Scourge spell and also 100%ing and speedrunning the Scourge challenge is something you're gonna have to look forward to tomorrow. I'm sorry to cut things short here, okay? But just like I did so before Ictus Sempra class, nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and tomorrow another spell and more areas across Hogwarts will become accessible, okay? So this is where I'm gonna take my leave, but not before thanking my amazing patrons. Thank you to my free Patreon members as well as to my loyal Winstons. Blank Goopel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, Katie Danger and Pooh the Two. Big thanks goes to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Karavetu and Renegade Durney. I would like to give a very special thanks to both of my veteran Winstons, Andrea Paviglianiti and Alexander. And finally, I would like to give a very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your generous support of the channel and also for today distracting Snape long enough to allow us to snoop around where we don't belong, and that's his potions classroom, allowing us to get some new ingredients and a wizard card. And thank you to everyone for watching and for making it this far. Tomorrow we will be learning a new spell, but until then, I wish you all a very, very comfy and cozy December.